You cannot trust somebody that just wants to monitor your life and they want to be halfway in and halfway out. These are people who are obsessed, they are stalkers, and you don't know their true motive. You will never know their true motive. I remember I had this girl who wanted to pretend to be my best friend, and I knew that she wasn't because I caught her trying to sleep with a dude who liked me. And I remember at this time I had gained a little bit of weight just due to certain diet restrictions. They made us gain the weight and then they made us lose the weight. So it was just kind of like a quick in and out phase for a few months. But I've always been a slim type of person. Stomach has always been flat, waist has always been snatched. And I remember this girl who just used to watch me all the time. Like, she never liked my posts, never slid up and congratulated me. If I was posting anything about my businesses, she didn't invest. She did not buy anything. It was never a repost, never a share. Like, basically just acting as if she wasn't even watching. And my last straw was when she had slid up to insult me. Like, she responded to my picture with an insult. So I haven't talked to you in years. The time that I did talk to you for a little bit was when you were pretending like you wanted to be my best friend, but I noticed that in school, like, she wouldn't talk to me. And then if we had a class together, she would sit close by me and she would be like, "Oh, you're a fake best friend. You don't call me. You don't text me. You don't be clingy with me. I like to cuddle with my friends." And I'm like, "I'm not that type of friend. I'm not coming over to cuddle in your bed. I'm not calling and texting you every day. You're not going to have access to me every day. There are some days where I wake up and don't want to talk to nobody, and that's just what it is. It's no if, and, buts, but, and excuses. You don't get a pass. You are not exempt." And especially when a person wants to invade your privacy and they have a problem when you cut them out of your life, especially when they have a energy of just only wanting to invade, not participate, not help you grow, not fund anything. Again, like I said, no congratulations, just want to monitor you. And I remember when she slid up on my picture and she was like, "Your face is chubby." And I was like, "That's funny because I've been slim my whole life. You've been fat your whole life, and I've never once body shamed you. Not to mention, you have had two kids, so you are now fatter, and I still have not said anything about your physical appearance. Whole time, you were jealous of the way that I looked. You were spiteful. You wanted my beauty. That's the exact reason why you wanted to be my friend. Now it makes sense why you weren't supportive and why you were like a ghost on my page. When I tell you she did not miss a post. And at this time I was on Snapchat. So Snapchat and Kick used to be the things that were popping in my hometown. And I just noticed that when it came down to her monitoring my social media, it was like a hawk. Like, I'm talking about she wouldn't even blink. But never any type of sign that she was really there for a positive reason. I would want to go out to eat with her. She had every reason and excuse. It was like when it was her moment to want to get me by herself to do something that she wanted to do to me, and she didn't always have clear intentions. It was just always sugarcoated or vague. Like, "Oh, I want you to come over so we can cuddle," or "We can go hang out. I can ask my mom for the car and we could ride around all day." Like, it was always suspicious in how she was trying to get me isolated when she would want to do something, and she wasn't really putting together an actual event or something to really do. Like, she wanted to have me in a situation where she had me isolated. That also was a red flag because I was like, "I don't know what your plans are to do to me." So just let this be a reminder that you cannot trust someone who's a monitoring spirit and who watches you quietly. They are either an angel from God that don't want to blow their cover, or they are demonic and spiteful. And most of the time, they are demonic and spiteful. If they are an angel that don't want to blow their cover, I'm pretty sure here and there they would congratulate you or show some form of kindness or want to do something with you. Like I said, people want to be in your life, but not in your life. And when you cut them full access completely, they're like behooved and shocked. It's like you weren't clapping or supporting anyway, so why would you want to be here? It's kind of like if somebody paid money to come to your concert And then they're in the audience talking about every song that you perform, saying they don't like it. So you should not feel bad when security asks you to leave. Go find your concert that you would enjoy. Why would you pay your money to come here and be a negative monitoring spirit? Nobody is going to just want to get close to you just to project something negative onto you. They want to take something in return. Talking about you is not enough. That's why you have people on social media. I had to expose a few of them who are also getting sued because they were so dumb and remedial that they did not know that smear campaigns are illegal. Targeting someone on social media is illegal. Stalking someone's personal information that you think you know is illegal. Tampering with evidence is illegal. Trying to come to people's social media, purposely putting out the image that you want to defame them and have their followers come and follow you, it's illegal. People didn't know that cyberbullying really is a crime. Hate crime, like any form of hate. Abuse is abuse. There's no ifs, ands, and buts about it, babes. And I remember this one girl who was like, oh, I study the law, so I know that's not illegal. First of all, if you're talking about you study the physical law, you already lost. I know the spiritual law. We are above you. That's exactly the reason why the FBI and the police were put in place, so that they can try to put out there the law, which will be the physical laws that has nothing to do with the real spiritual laws. What they are telling you the law is, it's just something to keep you suppressed and keep you blind and keep you in a matrix type of mindset. But I was just noticing, like, dude, you are going to have to get detained. Like, that's creepy. I don't know what your intentions are. Those type of people who will follow you, those are the type of people who will try to find out personal information on you, find out where you live. I remember when they did it with Mrs. Netta. So people were in the comments talking about, your name is not Netta, your name is Joe. Like, Netta is a TV personality. Netta is who she is when she comes on social media. People don't know how to take a character for what it is and let it just be that. They always got to invade. And some people would think that once they invade, tarnish your name, get people to see you differently, they think they could just move on. Oh, my job is finished. I destroyed them. I'm finna go on about my day. And it's like, bitch, you got another thing coming. Because I'm going to curse you, and then I'm going to let the law deal with your ass. But when it comes down to monitoring spirits, get them out of your life. Again, they are not there to just protect or project on negative energy onto you. They are there to take. They either want to be seen in your light, they want your beauty, they are jealous, they don't like you, they hate you, they want your style, they want your freedom. Some people would be so obsessed with you to the fact that the way you overcame everything in your life, because y'all could have even had some struggle time together. And this person will be so jealous and envious and spiteful at the fact that you overcame it. All because they didn't want to overcome it either. It could have been like, you could have jumped off this cliff and went into the ocean and literally like swum your way back up to the shore and had like $1 million waiting for you in a treasure chest. They would have been bashing you and would have been so upset, probably would have been telling everybody that you jumped off and killed yourself. Like, they would have literally flipped the narrative until you showed back up with your $1 million. Get the monitoring spirits out of your life.